Being a board member doesn't have anything to do with politics. That's the problem. And there's been one party that has been in charge of this school system every single year since they were elected, and many years actually before that when they were appointed. The lack of planning time for teachers is because of one side. The lack of correct pay for teachers is because of one side. The lack of getting children off the pre-K waiting list is because of one side. They are not delivering the solutions. Every time that I bring a solution, everything that's been brought here, boundaries, the fact that the Springfield schools in particular are penalized and overcrowded. That's because of the needs-based staffing model that spreads everything out and treats every child the same instead of treating every child as unique and delivering services to where children need. Our schools are so overcrowded that when the head of special services came to me and said, I'm looking to place programs in your schools, autism programs, I can't find space because our children have less square foot per child in our schools because our schools are overcrowded, because they do penalize by zip code. They do make our children, I asked for the transportation study that yielded that the longest transportation rides, the bulk of the transportation rides that are over 45 minutes or over an hour are suffered by children in my district. That is actually a problem that has been created by institutionalized calcification of policy that treats every child the same. That's the one Fairfax model that they want to keep spreading, is that everybody is the same, and we're not delivering the services that each child needs, that each teacher needs, the support that the teacher needs. I have been a major champion of Project Momentum and was working behind the scenes with the former deputy superintendent to develop and deliver to each region the information of the data of how the students in that school, not the whole division, are performing. No, who cares with the whole division? That masks a lot. You have to peel the layers of the onion and get down into how are the teachers doing in that school, with that class, with that subgroup. Now you start to find the reality of where the problems are, and instead of treating every child the same, now you can say, here is a situation where we need to deliver more services, more supports, and that helps the teacher, that helps the administrator, that helps the children, and that helps the families. Those are the real solutions that you have to quietly, exhaustively work behind the scenes, because you have block votes. As long as they can get to 7 without ever talking to anybody else, then that is what gets delivered in a boundary, in a budget, in an amendment. That is a constant problem with this board. This board is political. And to say that you're running outside of the system, and the very first people that you go to are former elected officials and failed candidates, and that's where you get your money from, and that's where you get your support from, is not exactly working outside the system. The reality is it's very difficult to do this job, and we need the support of all people, not across an RRD, because kids don't come to school with an RRD. I support all their kids.
Thank you.